The tradition of fishing on Lake Fert is built on the conventional fishing methods and maintaining environmental balance. Currently, the focus is on sustainability and the preservation of biodiversity. In the future, technological innovations and community cooperation may help to preserve the ecosystem of Lake Fert. VARGA Joseph, a reed cutter and reed roof maker, had a significant impact on the region with his passion and expertise for Lake Fert. His work and dedication in reed management are exemplary and have contributed to maintaining the ecological balance of Lake Fert. His memory continues to live on in the preservation of the lake. The Fertő is part of the Ramsar Convention and UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, a natural treasure of Central Europe. The reed beds associated with the lake ensure ecological balance. Our presentation examines the historical, current, and future roles of reed management, highlighting ecosystem services, biodiversity, and water level fluctuations. The history of reed use at Lake Fert has been intertwined with the lives of local communities. Grazing and using reeds as building materials limited their spread. In the early 20th century, water regulation increased the reed area, while mechanized harvesting focused on extracting high-quality reeds, leading to an expansion of the areas with decayed reeds. Initially, reed management was carried out with manual tools, such as the scythe. From the 1960s onwards, mechanization dominated, leading to the parceling of reed beds and the harvesting of high-quality reed. The use of Sega machines can damage the reed rhizomes if the harvest is not done in winter on frozen ground. Before the 1900s, natural fluctuations kept the reed belt in check. Regulations between 1892 and 1921, such as the construction of the Hansag Main Canal, stabilized the water levels, promoting reed spread. The commissioning of the Mexico-Puszta lock in 1965 slowed reed growth. In recent years, the health of the reed has deteriorated, with water levels becoming extremely low. The area-saving, tracked reed harvester offers an innovative solution for reed harvesting, minimizing pressure on the soil. This technology is particularly important for preserving the health of the reeds, as traditional methods can damage the soil and vegetation. Such machines operate efficiently, but are not suitable for all environments. Methods proven effective in Austria are not always applicable here. When using land-conserving, tracked reed harvesters, the differences in soil conditions can cause the machines to sink. This issue highlights the importance of considering local environmental conditions when selecting reed harvesting technologies. The ecological condition of the reeds is deteriorating due to water level, water quality, and improper land management practices. In degraded areas, the organic matter content is high and oxygen levels are low. Modern harvesting methods are decreasing, but in the Fert-Hansag National Park, regulated mosaic harvesting is carried out, leaving refuge areas for wild animals. The Fert-Hansag National Park, established in 1991, balances nature conservation and traditional land use, such as reed management. The park is part of cross-border cooperation with Austria. Reed harvesting is carried out with the permission of the Nature Conservation Authority, while the North Trans-Danubian Water Directorate is involved in water management and reed harvesting in external zones. Due to the priority of habitat reconstruction, reed harvesting is not permitted. This decision aims to restore natural habitats, ensuring the preservation of biodiversity and maintaining environmental balance. Such measures are crucial for providing sustainable ecosystem services. Reed management is an integral part of ecosystem services. As a provisioning service, reed serves as a building material and biomass. It plays a regulatory role in improving water quality and carbon sequestration. As a supporting service, it provides habitat, increasing biodiversity. Its cultural value lies in the landscape and recreational opportunities. Reed management includes harvesting, grading, processing, transportation, and utilization of reeds. After careful grading, the reeds become roofing material, which plays an important role in the construction industry. During processing, the reeds are sorted into different quality categories to meet various usage requirements. The harvested reed is stored in a conical shape and then sorted. During sorting, the highest quality fibers are selected, which are used to make roofing reed bundles. This process ensures that the reed dries properly and retains its durability before being used in the construction industry. A controlled reed harvesting slows sediment formation and regulates nutrient flow, reducing eutrophication. Mosaic harvesting increases habitat complexity, supporting biodiversity. Economically, reed can be a sustainable source of income. Innovative uses create new opportunities and support tourism by preserving healthy ecosystems. The ecological disadvantages of reed management include disturbing wild animals and damaging habitats. Unsustainable harvesting practices, such as machine harvesting, can harm reed rhizomes. Economic challenges also arise, such as declining market demand and increasing labor costs, which may threaten the viability of the management. The management of the reed beds at Lake Fert is essential for the long-term health of the lake. Reed bed management helps preserve open water surfaces, which are vital for the functioning of the ecosystem. Maintaining mosaic reed habitats supports biodiversity, while proper management creates a balance between ecological integrity and human use. The current role of the government in reed management is limited, primarily operating at the regulatory and licensing level. The lack of state support hinders the development of ecological harvesting and innovation, which negatively impacts the region's economic opportunities. Comprehensive political frameworks and financial mechanisms are necessary to support sustainable reed management. Developing sustainable harvesting technologies is essential for the protection of reed rhizomes and the minimization of disturbance to wild animals. Innovative uses of reed biomass, such as bioenergy and bioplastics, can create new markets. Long-term monitoring and adaptive management strategies are necessary to maintain the ecological condition of reeds, especially to understand the impacts of climate change. The development of sustainable harvesting technologies for reed beds is crucial to minimize damage to the reed ecosystems and reduce disturbance to wild animals. Innovative applications, such as bioenergy and bioplastics, can create new markets. Long-term monitoring and adaptive management strategies are essential for preserving the ecological condition of reed beds. The reed beds form the foundation of the Fert Lake ecosystem, providing primary production and habitat for numerous organisms. Habitat diversity increases biodiversity, while its decline threatens the stability of the ecosystem, affecting nutrient cycling and water purification. Biodiversity is fundamental to the stability of the ecosystem. The preservation and maintenance of biological diversity are essential to ensure nutrient cycling, water purification, and resilience to climate change. A decline in biodiversity can make the lake more sensitive to environmental changes. A persistently high water level can damage the health of the reed bed, limiting seed-based regeneration. Conversely, low water levels can cause drying out and fire hazards, but may also promote the reed's renewal from seeds. Both extremes have historically had a significant impact on reed beds. After the channel reconstruction, during the low water period around 2022, the reed regeneration was limited. The reduced water level did not support seed-based renewal, which affected the health and spread of the reed. The lack of natural water level fluctuations contributed to the deterioration of the reed ecosystem. Historically, natural water level fluctuations have played a key role in maintaining reed ecosystems by regulating excessive expansion and promoting regeneration. The current regulated water levels have reduced these fluctuations, which may have contributed to the deterioration of reed beds. Experts believe that a more natural water level regime would be beneficial for the long-term health of reed ecosystems. The issue of artificial water replenishment is complex, and even experts do not agree on the best solution. Different methods can have varying effects on the ecosystem, including the health of reed beds and biodiversity. Decisions require careful consideration, taking into account the long-term ecological consequences. In the history of Lake Fert, there have been several instances of drying out, with significant ecological consequences such as the formation of salt crusts and changes in vegetation. Climate change increases the risk of drying, which is also reflected in the low water levels in recent times. In the long term, it threatens reed beds and biodiversity, causing habitat loss. Introducing the Danube's water can reduce the salinity of Lake Fert, which may affect the salt-adapted wildlife in the reed beds. The varying nutrient levels of the Danube can cause changes in the reed bed ecosystem. The high orthophosphate concentration in the Ikva River poses a eutrophication risk. The effectiveness of water replenishment depends on the method of introduction and the existing hydrological infrastructure. During the implementation of the water replenishment plans, the Austrians would bear the costs, but the project is still not progressing. They are seeking alternative solutions to ensure the necessary water supply for Lake Fert from other sources, taking into account environmental and economic impacts. A Fert and its lakes are outstanding from an ecological perspective, and fishing is historically important for local communities. Currently, the proportion of covered areas is decreasing, and the role of the state is limited. The development of sustainable technologies and understanding the impacts of climate change are critical for the long-term health of the lake. The reed bed located at Hegek has been protected since 2020 due to an agricultural ministerial decree. As a result, neither reed storage nor work can be carried out in the area, as the grassland has also received protected status. This regulation has a significant impact on local reed utilization practices and sustainability efforts. For sustainable reed management, increased government involvement and financial support are necessary. Politics must integrate reed management with the lake's nature conservation goals, addressing the challenges of tourism development. Improving environmentally friendly reed harvesting practices, innovative use of reed biomass, and prioritizing ecological monitoring are important. Understanding the complex ecological system of Lake Fert is essential from the perspectives of sustainable management and nature conservation. The biodiversity, water quality, and ecological balance of the lake are critical factors that must be addressed through the integration of policy and management practices. Cooperation among stakeholders and public awareness are key to successful implementation.